Hey there, Knolly Williams here, your success coach. I'm the author of the national bestseller, Success with Listings. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to make $250,000 or more in commission. Stay tuned. Now, I got to tell you, one of the things that I love to teach real estate agents is how to make $250,000 or more a year. That's $20,000 a month coming into the coffers of your family. You know, it costs a lot of money to live these days. And I believe that if you're in the real estate game, you should be making at least $250,000 or more a year. Now, I've got other videos out there that'll show you how to cap. I've got another video that'll show you how to hit six figures, 100,000 plus. And I've got another video that will show you how to have a luxury business and the kind of income you can expect from that. But in this video, we're going to talk about how to make at least $250,000 in commissions every single year coming into your family. So let's get started. Okay, so here we've got the spreadsheet that I put together. I call this a goals calculator. Remember, you can download this for free on my website at knolly.com. I love creating spreadsheets and stuff like this. So, and I even love even more making them available for you so you can succeed. I love hearing your testimonials and your stories about how these different things that I've created for you are helping you succeed to your ultimate greatness. So when you look at this one, remember, you're only going to change the equations or the numbers that are next to the numbers that are in red. Okay, so if you notice on the spreadsheet, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Those are the only fields. The numbers in those fields are the only numbers that you're permitted to change, because if you change any of the other numbers that don't have a red number next to them, it would just completely screw up this calculator and it will break it. So it will no longer work, because all the other fields are calculations, and they're basically equations that are very, very specific. So you don't want to mess with those. So let me just walk you through what we've got here. So in the first field, I got $16,000. That's the cap that I currently pay. If you've got a cap where you are, right now I'm at eXp Realty. If you're at a different brokerage, you can put in whatever the cap is. That's the maximum amount that you're actually paying in commission to that brokerage per year. I put in $250,000. That's what we're talking about in this particular video. That's what I'm showing you how to get. Now remember, you can change these numbers if you choose to. Like, for example, if you wanted to know how it would look if you had a $400,000 business, then all the numbers here would change with that. But today we're just going to talk about $250,000. Okay. So and by the way, you know, after my third year in business, I never had a year where I earned less than $450,000 a year, and it just went on and on and on up from there. You know, you should be able to earn. That's what I love about the real estate game. You can earn as much money as you want and work as little as you choose to. Okay, it doesn't even matter. The amount of hours that you work does not affect the amount of money that you make. I've got other videos where I share with you how to make that so. So the $250,000 is here, and in number 3, you're going to put whatever your average commission is. Here I've got 3%. You put in the average commission that you get on a deal. Then your average sale price. Okay, I've got that at $350,000, because if you're going to want to raise, you know, you want to get a pay raise. If you're wanting to get a pay raise, you're going to want to raise your standards. You're going to want to raise the amount or the average sale price of the home that you're selling. Now, for some of you, $350 is going to seem high, and for some of you, $350 is going to seem very, very low. You know, if you're in a market where the homes are averaging $800,000, then you just bump that number up to whatever you need it to be. Remember, any of the fields next to the red numbers can be changed. So if my average sale price is $500,000, I just change it to $500,000. That's going to change all my production goals. Okay, but for now, we're going to keep it at $350,000. The only other two numbers that you want to change here are the number, your conversion rate on appointments and your conversion rate on closings. Okay, and that just means to however many appointments that you go on. If you go on 5 appointments, and you get 4 of those appointments to list with you, then you have an 80% conversion rate. Okay. If you go on, as far as the homes that you list, if you list 10 homes and you actually close on 9 of those, okay, then that means you have a 90% closing rate. So you got to know those numbers, guys. If you don't know how to know your numbers, just be sure to check it out in my book right here. Remember, you can download this book for free at knolly.com. Okay, you get it for free. But there's a whole chapter in here called Knowing Your Numbers, and it's chapter 4. So go back and read that chapter just so you can understand better how to understand and know your numbers. This is a numbers game, and if you don't know your numbers, a lot of you are hiding from your numbers. Oh, I don't want to know my numbers. You've got to know your numbers if you want to succeed in the game. How are you going to succeed in a game where you don't even know the score? It's impossible to do. So so I've got 80% on the appointments, 90% on closings. Now, as a top lister, my first 1,000 listings, I had a 90% conversion rate on my closings. Actually, it was higher than 90%. So the better you get at those appointments and getting them to seal the deal, becoming a closer, the more money you're going to make and the better you're going to do for your clients. Okay. So let's look at this. So now that we have our numbers plugged in, our production goals section tells us exactly what we've got to do to hit those numbers. Okay, that means that you're going to have to your annual listings taken goal is 28. You've got to take 28 listings. Every month you've got to take 2.3 listings. Your annual listings closed goal is 25. So you've got to close 25 deals in order to make $250,000. Woo-wee! I can see that $250,000 already showing up in your bank account, because that is super doable. It's super doable. Your monthly listings goal is 2.1. Okay, so that's the tail of it, and the real important section is this section in yellow. It's the reason why I highlighted it. This is all that matters. Okay, it's all that matters is that your annual appointments required. You've got to go on 35 appointments. That means you've got to go on 2.9 or 3 appointments a month. Okay, 3 appointments a month. If you go on 3 appointments a month, you'll make $250,000. Okay, now you got to look at the other numbers. Your average sale price has to be $350,000, etc., etc. But if you go on 3 appointments a month, you will hit $250,000. Remember, if you take care of the front door, the back door takes care of itself. That's the way it works. All you have to do is focus on what you need to do, and that's appointments. Everything boils down to appointments. I try to reiterate this over and over to real estate agents because they get so confused with the numbers. How many closings am I having? How many deals did I close? Don't worry about that. Do not worry about how many deals you close or how many deals that's not your goal. How many deals am I going to close this year? That is not your goal. Your goal is how many appointments you're going to go on. And if you go on the right number of appointments, you will automatically hit the goal. Okay. So this is a handy calculator. Make sure you use this calculator because it's going to help you to reach your goals. Again, just on a recap, 35 appointments, that's 3 appointments a month that's required. And how you're going to do that is you're going to do the 2. That means every single day, Monday through Thursday, you're spending 2 hours a day in lead generation. Okay. If you've got the book Success with Listings, you've either downloaded or got it on Amazon. Okay. You got this book. You're going to read chapters 6 through 10. I've got 5 chapters all about lead generation, what to do with lead generation. I've also got another book called Triple My Listings, which is also free. You pay the shipping, we mail it to you, and that's going to give you 27 ideas for generating free seller listing leads. So don't tell me, don't give me the excuse that you don't know what to do when you get into your lead generation bunker. Uncle Knolly has got you equipped. I got you covered on that. Okay, so if from 2 to 11, from 9 to 11, Monday through Thursday, we call it a 2x4. Okay, 2 hours a day, 4 days a week. you're basically doing your lead generation. And by the way, lead generation is not always on the phones. That's a misnomer. Get my book, Triple My Listings. There's a ton of different ways that you can generate listing leads, and you've got to generate them according to your personality profile. I've got a whole video just about that. So this last section I wanted to just kind of quickly go over with you is your potential in your database. You never want to underestimate the potential of your database. For every 12 people that are in your database, you should be getting at least one deal. Okay, if you work your database correctly. How do you work it correctly? Well, I've got it right here, okay, in chapters 6 through 10. I show you how to basically do that, okay? And if you have 200 people in your database, that should be good for 17 deals, which is 175,000 right from that one bucket, okay? All right, well, that's it for this video, guys. Hey, it's been my pleasure. I'm super excited that you're going to be going after that $250,000 or more. I know you can do it, okay? I was already hitting this by my second year in the business, and I know you can do it as well. So God bless you. Hope this video has been helpful. Be sure to check out my website, Knolly.com, for lots of other free stuff. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, because that's where I'm able to share with you as much free stuff as possible, just free coaching and information to help you succeed at your highest level. And also, check out my Mentorship Masters group. That's the free coaching group where I'm able to teach, train, and coach you to your ultimate greatness. We actually get on a coaching call every single week, and I'm able to help you succeed, not just tell you what to do, but to actually help you to get there. So if you want to hire me as your coach without putting $1 out of your pocket, check out Mentorship Masters. Everything's available right there at Knolly.com, and I will see you on the next one. God bless, and I'm wishing you success.